Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, where you can see great games played badly. I'm John and this is Timberborn. Before we get started, please do hit that like and subscribe button. And you join us here at the plateau at the start of a drought. I'm not too worried. Again, we're doing okay for water at the moment across the colony. We're doing fine for food, so I think we should be okay. Oh yes, we have this little chap here. Let's turn him on, just to keep this little pond topped up and make sure all of this stays fertile. We have plenty of water. All of this is deep water now. So let's have a look at it properly. There we go. All of this is deep water now, so that should last us a lot longer than previously. I've extended the deep water here a little bit, not a great deal. So that should be fine. Over on this side of the colony, you can see I've made a slight modification to the levee here. I've put in a triple-story floodgate. So with this, I can adjust the height to allow water to come out into our mini reservoir here for this district to keep this nice and hydrated if we need it. We might not. Once the water fills up behind this, it might spread the fertility a bit further anyway. I don't know. We'll have to see. It should certainly spread fertility in this area. So we'll be able to get some more farms and log production for this district. We are obviously going to lose these two pumping stations, but we can easily put in another couple up here. And once it's filled, they will be in deep water. So that shouldn't be a problem. Obviously all of this, as I said before several times, is going to get wiped out. So we are going to need to replace all of that before we fill everything up. But in addition, this is going to be flooded as well. I think we have slightly miscalculated the heights, and this section here is going to be flooded if we allow the reservoir to fill up that far. What I might do, I mean, this section is going to get flooded because it's even lower than this bit. So we're going to need to move all of this district centre here, probably onto the other side of the reservoir wall. I think it's probably the best bet. Maybe up here. That'll be interesting. We are still progressing with the levee build around here. It's taking a little while because this isn't the largest district. We've only got we've got 36 beavers. 5 of them are unemployed, are they? Well, in that case, let's build another builder's hut. Yes, no, that's the wrong button. I've been playing Founder's Fortune. Let's build a builder's hut in there to give them some more work to do. Actually, put a couple more haulers in there. In theory. We did have 5 unemployed in this district. 4 unemployed in this district. Ah, there we go. There we go. But we could do with more housing as well, which I am going to put this side of the levee wall to save us the problems. How are we doing for water in this district? We're doing okay. Yes, but that's where we are at the moment. In a pretty decent place, if things are moving, albeit slowly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin on. I'll get through the drought. I will see where we are at the end of that and come back and we'll talk about what we're doing next. Well, as you can see, the drought has just ended. We got through it without any problems. Even here you can see we've still got almost a full layer of water. The only place it ran out was here. I did put in another trench and water dump here to keep all this fertile during droughts. That will only be necessary up until the point where we fill the reservoir, obviously. Up here, we've encountered a problem where we have reached the limit of where our builders can get to, which is unfortunate. Over here, we are still building, so that's fine. I have come up with a plan that is so brilliant that it will probably go horribly wrong. Now, we need to move this district centre. I'm thinking we should move it up here and hope that we still have enough reach to get all the way down here. I think we should do. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to connect the paths here. I'm going to build, wherever it is, oh, it's right there, a district centre there. I'm going to build a district path right in front of it, and then I'm going to connect it up so we have a new district. Now comes the interesting bit. I am migrating the entire population of 34 adults and 5 children to the new district. So they should all now move to the new district. Now they've done that, I can delete this building. Now I can delete the district gate and put the path back in, and hopefully people will move back in and get their jobs. Yes, they're starting to get their jobs back. Hopefully they will all be able to reach their places of employment. It looks like they are. It looks like they can just reach the edge of the district there. So they can get all the way down here. That's good. And they can get all the way up here, which is also good. I'm actually surprised that that worked. This may be a bit far out. That's a problem. The builders can get this far and the haulers can get this far, I think. Maybe. We'll have to keep an eye on that. What I'll do in the meantime, just in case, I will build a couple of small water tanks up there and prioritise them, just in case they can't reach these ones. I will keep an eye on that, and I will fast forward. I will let things sort of build back up again, and then I'll see how things have progressed, I guess. I'm going to try and get at least this finished, and hopefully they will do that, because it looks like they're working on it already. And hopefully this bit finished as well, but we'll spin on and see how we do. We've just entered another drought. We're in a pretty good place, though. We've finished this little section of the levee dam project. So we're now focusing our attention on this bit. I've had to redesign a little bit around here. So I've taken all the housing out that was here and rebuilt over this side. I've taken out the water storage that was here because they couldn't reach it. And I've put another couple here where they can reach it. I've moved the distribution drop-off point from over here to here. And I've moved the distribution the district centre down from up here just a little bit to kind of balance out the radius, basically. So it's no longer focused on this side. It's a bit more general, spread out. So now the resources can be distributed a bit more evenly, basically. is what I was trying to say. Really badly. Words are hard. Moving on. Over this district, I have put in another trench to spread fertility up here, and I've basically moved the forester from down here up to here. I've moved the farms up to here as well, but I haven't actually done the farmland yet. I said move the farms. There aren't any farms in this district, but I have built farms up here. So let's put in some farmland while we're here. We'll fill this space with carrots, and then we'll pop in some potatoes in that space. I'm putting maple in here. It takes a long time to grow, but it does give a lot of wood at the end of it. Water in this district, we're not doing badly, but that's going to be a problem. As soon as we do start flooding this area, we're going to need to very quickly replace these chaps. I'm thinking we're coming up to this level, so in fact we could build platforms here and have water pumps all along this front end here, or even this side to get the deep water. That might be a plan. But that's a little way away still, because we are, if I can move across, still slowly working on this section of the dam. Yeah, it's just not coming in quickly enough. I've extended the fields here, the forest and the carrot fields, and I apparently missed the spot. Just to sort of increase yield there for the brief time that this is going to be in place. As for this section that I haven't even blanked in yet, I'm thinking coming across here with the levee, maybe just to about this spot here. Let me... no, I don't want a dam, I want a levee. So maybe to... oh, come on. Just there. And then we'll put a walkway across the back, probably to about here. Fill the rest in with levees. And then we'll put the... actually, probably don't even need that many. We'll put the floodgates in here, so the water will come out this way, flow around here, and keep this district hydrated. At least for the moment. We can always change that up and re-divert the flow. But it does mean we'll be able to put in some decent power structures along here. Maybe stretch just a block of wheels coming out, feeding into various industrial machinery here. That's the plan, anyway. Whether that will stay that way or not, I don't know. But we are going to have to basically... actually, I can do it on this. Display it on this section here. So these floodgates here, they are synchronized, so if I move one, all of them will move, like so. But if we keep that at that height, I think that will keep the water to here, which will be the right height to stop this district from flooding. Which will be, you know, that's the ideal, if nothing else. Oh, we are missing a piece of path. Yes. I have gone round and I have expanded the housing in most of the districts, and have apparently forgotten to put paths in all of them. There we go. I better check everything now, haven't I? Let's have a look. These are all connected up, so this is my housing for here. I've moved it from the housing that was down here and filled that there. So we've probably got a lot of children. We've got 11 children in this district at the moment, because they're quite happily, you know, beavering away. Yes, but that's where we are at the moment. I say we are just at the front end of a drought. Let's speed things up. Just at the front end of a drought. It's going to be another 7 days, which is a little bit longer. So we're going to lose a lot more of the water from around here, I think. And we're definitely going to lose that water there. But as long as we can keep some water in the... let's turn you on. Oh no, there's no one in this district, is there? Yes. Where have we got unemployed beavers? Here we've got some unemployed beavers. Okay, so I want you to migrate to District 5. Yes. 3 beavers to District 5, please. Now. Someone's working there now. Excellent. Okay, I am going to turn off the power wheels for that. I'm going to turn on the power wheel for that, and I'm going to turn on the lumber mill. Yes, someone is working there. Okay, because we are running low on planks in this district because we were sending them out to other districts. I've also built a little suspension bridge across this gap here, and I was going to build another lumber mill just to get not lumber mill, a woodcutter. Lumberjack, that's what I was trying to say. Just so I can get rid of these trees here, basically. Because this will be fertile land once the water comes in. Hopefully, if the water is deep enough at that point. If not, we'll just have to, you know, dynamite a couple of layers off of that and we'll be laughing. But that's where we are at the moment. I will spin on a little bit longer. Hopefully get a bit more of this levee done and maybe actually plan in the next section. And then I'll come back to end up the episode. So I'll see you shortly. Okay, so we got through that drought as well. As you can see, the water is starting to fill up here. The drought ended this morning, essentially. Yeah, we did fine. Everything seems to be functioning normally. Nobody's dying. I have put in a bunch more, or a pair of water pumps down here because this district is running a little bit dry, as you can see. Because this is turning into quite a large district. There's a lot of people, a lot of beavers over here at the moment. Over here, I have, let's have a look. I have blanked in the starting point for this corner section. Obviously, this section is going to be walkways across here, and then I'll put the floodgates on the other side of that, probably. But they are getting there slowly. Very, very slowly. Part of the problem is the lack of logs in this district, so we are having to send them in from other districts. How are we doing? Still no unemployed in this district. We do have 12 children, so that should certainly help. And we have paper just floating in the middle of the screen now. Okay. Yeah, so our crops are coming in over here. This is keeping this area fertilised. I haven't turned it on since the drought started. I've just kept the water that was in there because obviously we're trying to build up water in this district here. I'm trying to figure out what to do with farmland in this district because obviously these farms over here are supplying this district with most of its food. I have extended the carrot fields a little bit out here so that these farms can get a little bit more food in. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to need to put another water channel up here, an irrigation channel up here, and put some farmland in up here as well to replace all of this as this gets flooded. Other than that, I have removed the woodcutter and the forester from down here and moved them, as I said before, up here. Yeah, so that's where we are. I'm going to let it spin on for a few more days to see how far we can get with this project here. And then I'll come back and we'll wrap up the episode. Okay, friends, this is a bit of a big moment. We have finished this corner, pretty much, but yeah. So this is the setup we've got. Now, what we'll need to do is obviously put triple floodgates in, but as you can see, they are too low, and we'll need to bring this up by another 2 levels in order to be able to put the floodgates in at the right height. The problem with that, of course, is that it's definitely going to flood this and all of this. So I think that is a problem for future John. I have put in a trench up here so we can start moving some of these farmland, some of this farmland over here. But yeah, that's going to be the problem. The next problem we have to overcome is, where do we put all this farmland in order to keep our beavers fed whilst we construct the dam and fill the reservoir. It might be worth, again, putting in another couple of irrigation channels and filling them up over here, get some farmland in, move it from across here, and then build up the next couple of layers of the levee. Obviously over here we are doing that. We're not quite producing as much food as I would like over here. As you can see, we are faced with some hungry beavers. We did unfortunately have 1 death through starvation. It's the only death we've had this episode. So I'm a little bit upset that it happened right at the end. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. But, yes, we are in a position now where we can actually fill this reservoir, almost. And as has become somewhat of a tradition with these episodes, I have set up some explosives to end with. What I've done here is basically I've just put in some platforms along here, put in some explosives to drop this level down, and then we can get some more deep water pumps along here to up our water production. But thanks very much for watching. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. As I said at the start, it does help the channel out, and I would be most grateful, obviously. Leave us a comment. Let me know what you think I should do about the farmland in the areas that we need to sort that out in. Those 2 districts really are the big issue at the moment. But thanks very much for watching. Please do tune in next time. In the meantime, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and goodbye.